Approximately 7 million years ago, a pivotal moment occurred. A chimpanzee stood upright, and with that simple act, the dawn of a new species, hominins, began. Over the next few million years, these beings, still bearing an ape-like appearance, gradually evolved. But they were no longer apes. Their brains expanded, they crafted rudimentary stone tools, and they became skilled hunters of large game. They discovered fire, and with it they learned to track the migration patterns of the animals they relied on for sustenance, clothing, and shelter. The evolution of their tools was slow but steady. It took millions of years to transition from basic stone implements to the creation of a stone spearhead. Yet, in the span of just 2 million years, these simple tools transformed, becoming more refined and effective. Then, around 300,000 years ago, a new species emerged, Homo sapiens. With time, they became the dominant species on Earth. They outlasted and out-Neanderthals. And soon after, something extraordinary happened. Technological advancement accelerated at an unprecedented rate. In just 30,000 years, humanity went from rudimentary settlements to landing probes on distant planets. How could humanity evolve so rapidly? The answer is as intriguing as it is controversial. Mankind didn't evolve naturally at this pace. Instead, we were engineered, purpose-built as the ideal slaves for a race of far superior beings. These beings, according to ancient texts, descended from the heavens. As the story goes, the slaves eventually rebelled. In response, our creators sought to through a catastrophic flood. This narrative is echoed across cultures and civilizations: Sumerian texts, Egyptian religions, ancient Indian myths, Native American legends, and even the Bible. They all recount the same tale, the epic saga of gods and men. It's the story of our origins, a story of creation, rebellion, and survival. In the vast history of our world, gold has always been prized, but only recently has it become the most valuable metal in the world. Beyond its beauty, gold has remarkable properties. Gold nanoparticles can cleanse the environment, facilitating chemical reactions that purify water and air by absorbing compounds. Enter the sky gods of Sumer, the Anunnaki. But who were they really? Not gods, but extraterrestrial beings from another planet. They needed gold, not for adornment, but to save their world from an environmental catastrophe. On their home planet, gold was scarce, but on Earth it was abundant. Around 450,000 years ago, the Anunnaki arrived on Earth. Their mission wasn't to aid humanity, it was to exploit us. They saw in humans the potential to mine the gold they desperately needed, so they engineered us as a slave race, designed to extract every ounce of this precious metal. The planet of the Anunnaki, hidden in the distant reaches of our solar system, has been a subject of ancient texts and modern speculation. Ancient Sumerian tablets speak of it, and in more recent times NASA has acknowledged the possibility of its existence. Known as the 12th planet by Zecharia Sitchin, NASA refers to it as Planet 9, while others call it Planet X. To the Sumerians and the Anunnaki, it was known as Nibiru. The destinies of Nibiru and Earth became intertwined in this cosmic narrative. What began as a quest for survival by a distant world led to the rise of human civilization. A civilization shaped by the demands of celestial masters and the pursuit of gold. In a desperate bid to save their world from the ravages of radiation, the Anunnaki turned their gaze toward a distant planet, the third from the star Anu. This planet, known to them as Kai, would later be called Earth. Unlike Nibiru, which took 3,600 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun, Earth's faster revolution made it an appealing target for their mission. Anu, the leader of the Anunnaki, saw Earth as the perfect solution. Though the journey would be perilous, the need was urgent. As Nibiru approached its closest point to Earth, the timing aligned perfectly. Anu urged his people to depart immediately. However, Enlil, one of the Anunnaki leaders, raised a concern. Enlil, Earth is teeming with life, including intelligent bipedal creatures. Though early in their development, these beings resemble us, albeit smaller, half our height. While the Earthlings stood under 6 feet tall, the Anunnaki, standing between 12 and 15 feet tall, were giants by comparison. This difference in size was a result of the varying gravitational forces between the two planets. Earth's stronger gravity resulted in smaller life forms, whereas Nibiru's weaker gravity allowed for much larger beings. Despite their differences, the Earth creatures shared many similarities with the Anunnaki: 2 arms, 2 legs, and similar facial features. However, the Anunnaki had larger eyes and skulls. Anu, sensing Enlil's apprehension, asked, "Anu, do these Earth creatures pose a threat to our mission?" Enlil, "They are primitive but violent. Some even consume animal flesh. While they have no interest in gold, they might perceive us as a threat. Their technology is limited to wood and stone, yet in large numbers they could be dangerous." To mitigate this risk, the Anunnaki planned to bring along the Aiji, a subservient race that operated their factories and maintained order. The Aiji were intelligent and obedient, capable of handling any potential threats from the primitive Earthlings. The council convened and made their decision. A fleet of great ships was prepared, carrying 300 Anunnaki and 600 Aiji. The time had come to embark on their journey sunward to Earth. As time passed, the early humans created by the Anunnaki began to dwindle. Some were killed, but most simply died out. A new generation of humans, more intelligent and violent, had little interest in mating with their predecessors. Yet their instinct to procreate was strong. Against the orders of the Anunnaki, these humans continued to reproduce at a rapid rate. The city of Eridu, once a thriving hub, soon became overwhelmed. The population grew beyond what the city could sustain, leading to widespread violence as people fought over scarce resources. The chaos was relentless. Enlil, frustrated by the constant disturbances, took drastic measures. He decided to curb the human population through a series of plagues, first drought, then pestilence and famine. Each plague brought immense suffering, and in their desperation the humans turned to Enki, the Anunnaki who had created them. By this time, the Anunnaki had gathered enough gold to heal their planet, and humans had become more of a burden than a benefit. However, not all humans left. Some stayed and formed relationships with the Anunnaki. The offspring of these unions were extraordinarily powerful, becoming the demigods of legend. Figures like Gilgamesh, known for their extraordinary strength and heroism, were born from these divine human connections, leaving an indelible mark on human history. The approaching scream grew louder, and the shadow consumed his entire farm. Then, suddenly, everything erupted into chaos. A great disk in the sky shook the earth, causing buildings to crumble like sandcastles. Desperate, he lashed ropes around a wooden pike, hoping to keep his boat anchored as the waves swelled and thrashed it violently. He prayed that the knot would hold. Occasionally, fiery debris fell from the sky, hissing angrily as it struck the water. The morning had started peacefully, with clear skies and a promising catch that would have fetched a fortune at the market. But the storm cut his trip short. Now a blanket of darkness covered the wind howled like a wild beast. The howl grew into a deafening roar, and the rain lashed his skin with such force it left painful welts. The earth trembled beneath him. Had it been hours or mere minutes? He couldn't tell. The small houses in the village collapsed, taking countless lives. Yet some survivors struggled toward the nearby caves. The journey was slow, the tremors relentless, but he believed they would make it. A fierce gust knocked him off his feet, pressing him into the sand. The wind's force pinned him down, his face grinding painfully against the gritty surface. Any house that he was now torn apart by the gale. Sand, debris, and untethered boats flew through the air, exploding into splinters upon landing. He fought to his feet, soil and dust swirling around him, blinding his vision to more than 2 paces ahead. Lost and disoriented, he followed the distant sound of a child's cry, though it seemed impossibly far away. Then, as if the sky gods had commanded it, the storm ceased. The wind and rain stopped abruptly, debris falling as if dropped by unseen hands. The earth's tremors subsided, though a faint, ominous rumble persisted below, like the echo of hell itself. Amid the chaos, he saw survivors, heavy packs on their backs, making their way to the safety of the caves. Behind him, a familiar sound caught his attention, the sound of rushing water, but there were no rivers near the village. Turning, he saw the sea had... Nibiru is expected to return around the year 2900. Perhaps it will pass gently, allowing humanity to continue evolving and innovating. By then, we may have even discovered a way to communicate with the ancient sky gods, the Anunnaki. But what if Nibiru's next visit brings another cataclysm, one that threatens to wipe the Earth clean? Does this mean humanity will face destruction and have to start over? I don't think so. Technology will continue to advance. By the year 2900, we'll likely have outposts on the Moon, Mars, Europa and Enceladus. We'll be mining asteroids using their resources and stopping at Europa to refuel and replenish our water supplies. Humanity will have become a space-faring species. Just as we have explored and conquered every corner of Earth, I believe that with luck and cooperation, we can conquer every corner of our solar system. Even if Nibiru closes it, by then, we will have spread beyond our home planet. We will have become the sky. In Mesopotamian mythology, the gods descended from Anu and his consort, Ki. The Anunnaki, believed to be their offspring, became central figures in the Mesopotamian pantheon. Zecharia Sitchin's book, The 12th Planet, published in 1976, brought these ancient deities into modern discussions. However, at the time of its release, there was no internet or comprehensive databases of ancient writings and cuneiform. Today, with access to extensive resources, we can scrutinize Sitchin's claims more thoroughly. Sitchin's translations were flawed. He often misinterpreted basic words and grammar. The title, The 12th Planet, refers to the image on the Sumerian cylinder seal VA-243, which depicts the sun surrounded by 12 objects that Sitchin claimed were planets. He argued that the Sumerians knew of all the planets in the solar system, including Nibiru and other celestial bodies. However, historical evidence shows that the Sumerians only recognized planets visible to the naked eye, Nibiru and other celestial bodies. However, historical evidence shows that the Sumerians only recognized planets visible to the naked eye up to Saturn. They lacked telescopes, not have known about planets beyond what they could see. Sitchin also claimed the Sumerians described flying vehicles, but no Sumerian text mentions such technology. While other cultures, like ancient India, wrote extensively about flying machines called vimanas, the Sumerian texts do not include similar references. In researching this episode, I discovered fascinating details about vimanas which could be worth exploring in a future video. Regarding gold, the Sumerians mentioned it occasionally, but not in the context of mining it, which could be worth exploring in a future video. Regarding gold, the Sumerians mentioned it occasionally, but not in the context of mining it to heal Nibiru's atmosphere. Sitchin interpreted the term Nibiru, meaning crossing, as a planet crossing Earth's orbit every 3,600 years. However, Nibiru was likely associated with celestial events like solstices, referring to an object in the sky that signaled these occurrences, possibly the sun or a star. Sitchin's interpretation of Nibiru as a planet lacks supporting evidence. If a massive object passed Earth every 3,600 years, there would be abundant historical records documenting such an event. Sitchin's theories, while intriguing, are not supported by accurate translations or historical evidence. The true meanings of these ancient texts reveal a different, more grounded story of the Sumerians and their understanding of For centuries, we have been captivated by the idea that a bigger brain equals greater intelligence. We marvel at the human brain, its complex folds and intricate networks. It's natural to assume that its size is directly proportional to our cognitive prowess. But what if this assumption is flawed? Emerging research suggests that the essence of human intelligence lies not just in the size of our brains, but in the subtle dance of genes orchestrating its than we once believed. While a larger brain volume can provide a broader canvas for neural connections, it's the specific wiring, the efficiency of those connections that truly matters. This is where genes come into play, shaping the intricate architecture of our brains and influencing our cognitive abilities. The quest to understand human intelligence requires us to look beyond simplistic correlations. It beckons us to delve into the microscopic world of genes, where subtle variations can have profound impacts on our cognitive abilities. The story of human intelligence is not simply a tale of bigger brains, but a testament to the power of genetic fine-tuning. In the heart of our cells lies a genetic blueprint that dictates our traits. In 2020, scientists discovered a gene, TKTL1, crucial for the neocortex. This mutation, absent in Neanderthals, boosted neuron production in Homo sapiens. Enhanced cognitive abilities helped our ancestors outlast Neanderthals. The TKTL1 mutation exemplifies how small genetic changes can shape our destiny. For hundreds of thousands of years, Homo sapiens shared the planet with other hominid species, most notably the Neanderthals. These robust humans, with their strong physiques and comparable brain sizes, were well equipped for survival in the harsh environments of the Pleistocene epoch. Yet around 50,000 years ago, a dramatic shift occurred. Homo sapiens underwent a cognitive revolution, a period of rapid cultural and technological advancement that would forever alter the course of human history. While Neanderthals continued to rely on established tools and survival strategies, Homo sapiens began to innovate at an unprecedented rate. Cave paintings, intricate tools, and evidence of symbolic thought emerged, signaling a profound leap in cognitive abilities. This cognitive revolution coincided with the expansion of Homo sapiens out of Africa, leading to the eventual displacement and extinction of Neanderthals. The reasons behind the Neanderthals' demise remain a subject of debate, but their extinction underscores a crucial point. Survival in a changing world favored the cognitively adaptable. Homo sapiens, armed with their enhanced cognitive abilities, were better equipped to navigate the challenges of a dynamic environment, ultimately securing their place as the dominant human species. The sands of time whisper tales of ancient civilizations, their grandeur often reflected in their architectural marvels and the enigmatic artifacts they left behind. Among these relics, elongated skulls found in various corners of the globe have sparked curiosity and fueled speculation for centuries. One such skull, lived over 4,500 years ago, stands out as a particularly intriguing example. Queen Puabi's skull, unearthed from the Royal Cemetery of Ur, is strikingly elongated, a feature often depicted in ancient Sumerian art. Some researchers believe that these elongated skulls are not merely a result of artificial cranial deformation, a practice found in various cultures, but rather a sign of genetic distinction. Could these individuals have possessed a unique genetic lineage, potentially linked to the Anunnaki, the deities of ancient Mesopotamian mythology? While the true nature of Queen Puabi's elongated skull remains a subject of debate, it serves as a potent reminder that our understanding of the past is constantly evolving. New discoveries and analyses have the potential to challenge our assumptions, urging us to reconsider long-held beliefs and embrace the mysteries that lie hidden within the annals of history. Our understanding of the cosmos is constantly expanding, with each new discovery unveiling further wonders and complexities. In 2015, astronomers announced compelling evidence for the existence of a ninth planet lurking in the outer reaches of our solar system. Dubbed Planet 9, this hypothetical giant, estimated to be several times the mass of Earth, is thought to orbit the Sun far beyond Pluto, its gravitational influence subtly shaping the orbits of distant objects in the Kuiper Belt. The potential discovery of Planet 9 has sent ripples of excitement through the scientific community, but its implications extend far beyond the realm of astronomy. Some researchers speculate that Planet 9's gravitational pull could have played a role in shaping the evolution of life on Earth, perhaps even influencing the trajectory of human evolution. While the search for Planet 9 continues, its existence remains hypothetical. Nevertheless, the possibility of a hidden world shaping the destiny of our solar system ignites our imaginations and reminds us that the universe holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. Perhaps as we delve deeper into the cosmos, we will find further clues to the intricate web of cosmic influences that have shaped our planet and its inhabitants. Section 6. Size isn't everything, debunking the myth of brain size and intelligence. The human brain, with its estimated 86 billion neurons, has long been hailed as the pinnacle of biological complexity. Its sheer size relative to our body mass has been touted as a key factor in our intelligence. However, a closer look at the animal kingdom reveals a more nuanced picture, challenging the simplistic notion that brain size is the sole determinant of cognitive ability. Consider the case of Neanderthals, our close relatives who possessed brains comparable in size to our own. Despite their robust brains, Neanderthals were ultimately outcompeted by Homo sapiens. This suggests that other factors such as brain structure, neural connectivity, and genetic makeup play crucial roles in shaping cognitive prowess. Further challenging the brain size paradigm is the discovery of Homo naledi, an extinct hominin species with brains roughly one-third the size of modern humans. Despite their smaller brain volume, Homo naledi exhibited surprisingly complex behaviors, including tool use, ritual burials, and potentially even symbolic thought. These findings underscore the importance of looking beyond simple metrics like brain size when assessing intelligence. Section 7. The puzzle of ancient intervention. Were we engineered for greatness? The origins of human intelligence have captivated thinkers for millennia, inspiring myths, legends, and scientific inquiries in equal measure. While the theory of evolution by natural selection provides a compelling framework for understanding the development of life on Earth, some intriguing anomalies hint at the possibility of external influences shaping our evolutionary trajectory. Could ancient astronauts, advanced extraterrestrial beings, have played a role in our species' extraordinary rise? Proponents of the ancient astronaut hypothesis point to unexplained phenomena in archaeology and mythology as potential evidence of extraterrestrial intervention. Ancient megalithic structures, such as the pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge, seem to defy the technological capabilities of the civilizations that built them, leading some to speculate that they were constructed with extraterrestrial assistance. While the ancient astronaut hypothesis remains a fringe theory, it highlights the enduring human fascination with our origins and the possibility that we are not alone in the universe. Whether or not extraterrestrial beings have shaped our past, the search for answers to these profound questions continues to drive scientific exploration and inspire our imaginations. Section 8. A tapestry of influences, unraveling the complexity of human evolution. The human story is not a linear progression from simplicity to complexity, but rather a multifaceted tapestry woven from countless threads of genetic mutations, environmental pressures, and perhaps even cosmic influences. To unravel the enigma of human evolution, we must embrace a holistic perspective, acknowledging the intricate interplay of factors that have shaped our species over millennia. The discovery of the TKTL1 gene mutation, for instance, highlights the profound impact that subtle genetic changes can have on our cognitive abilities. Yet, genes alone do not tell the whole story. Environmental factors, such as climate change, resource availability, and social interactions, have also played pivotal roles in shaping our evolution. Moreover, the possibility of ancient genetic intervention, whether by extraterrestrial beings or civilizations, adds another layer of intrigue to the human story. While evidence for such interventions remains speculative, the possibility challenges us to expand our understanding of the forces that have shaped our species. Section 9. The quest continues, embracing the mysteries of our genetic past. As we delve deeper into our genetic past, we find more questions than answers. Discoveries like TKTL1 and elongated skulls remind us our understanding is incomplete. Embrace these mysteries. They unlock deeper understanding of ourselves. The quest for our origins is a journey of self-discovery. By piecing together our genetic past, we appreciate life's intricate web. The journey of exploration is ongoing, fueled by curiosity.